Hey everyone, welcome back to the ZWSB.24 live podcast. We are back with Spill the Tea episode 8. But before we get started, everyone, thank you so much for tuning in today. If you are new, welcome. We're so excited to be here with you and meet you. I am Z. And this is my best friend, my sis of 26 years now, guys. Oh my goodness. So it's been a blessing that we're on this journey to share our journey with you and share our past, present, and future with you all. And then if you're returning, thank you again for all of your support. Today, I'm so excited to be here with you, sis, because today is kind of like a really big event that we're going to share with you in just a moment. It's going to be
Yes.
a little bit different. We're still spilling the tea, but just on something a little bit different. But first off, I just want to, before we get started, I know July 4th is coming up, so I don't want to forget. So I do want to
Yes.
wish you all a happy July 4th. Enjoy everything, whatever it is that you're doing, fireworks, barbecues, getting all hot out there
Right.
or at the pool, whatever it is that you do. Happy July 4th. Happy birthday to our nation. But sis, how are you doing?
I am doing well. I am very excited. As you know, Tuesday, it's not an ordinary day for us anymore. It's our time to spill the tea on anything and everything that we choose to talk about. So I've had a great week thus far. It's young in the week. It's a young week. Um,
Yes.
but nevertheless, I'm excited. I like to echo what Z said. Happy 4th of July for those of you that are traveling out of town or coming into town. Be safe out
Mhm.
there. Don't drink and drive.
Right.
Um, the police are out there searching and lurking.
Hmm.
Not that we don't want you to get a ticket. We want you to be safe out there. And we want everybody that's traveling to be safe out there. So happy 4th of July to everybody. Happy birthday to our nation. Thank you for all of those that served and fought so that America could have her independence.
Yes.
So I'm very excited to be here with my sis. This is a very special time. And most of all, I'm very excited to be here with you guys too, so we can spill the
Yes.
tea. So let's go ahead and get into it. You guys may be wondering. So typically, what we do, my sis Z and I, we have two jars. She has a jar full
Mhm.
of questions, and I have a jar full of questions.
Yes.
And they're random questions that we have. We don't know what the questions are. We shake them up, pull a question out, and then we spill the
Mhm.
tea on it.
Yeah.
It's raw and it's uncut. This week, though, this Tuesday, we are doing something a little bit different here. My sis and I, of course, we are from different beautiful backgrounds. And
Mhm.
my sis here, she is going to be doing a bit of an ancestry reveal. So, the
Ooh.
Spill the Tea episode 8 is going to be an ancestry reveal for my
Yeah.
sis. So, let me break it down for you. So, sis got the ancestry kit some time ago.
Yeah. I have to share
She
that.
went, yep, you got to share the process because I'm kind of
Yes.
interested. I think I may do one myself to just kind of
Yes.
see everything that I'm potentially made of too.
Yes.
But my sis here, she got the kit. She did all of the parts of the kit, sent it off, and then they emailed her her results of what ethnicities my beautiful friend
Yes.
is made of.
Oh,
So,
thank you.
she
Yeah.
did not. She didn't look at any of it. She sent me the results. So
Yes, guys.
um, I'm going to
Yeah.
be reading it. So tell us a little bit about that process, sis.
Yes, guys. So first of all, I really wanted, and I apologize about this. I know last week I was supposed to have my Ina here, which means mother in Tagalog, as she is Filipino, but she got a little nervous. So I'm so sorry, guys. I wish she was on here. But even so, she is viewing it, watching it, and tuning in here. So she may comment below in some time, or maybe even be on our episode in the future. So, but still, we'll just keep it going. But yeah, so how it started is kind of like a inside joke here within my family. So first off, growing up, like I do know some parts of my ethnicity. I know that my father is Panamanian and Jamaican, and I know that my mother is full Filipino. But growing up, guys, my dad Well, he always has classified himself as a black man, like full on African American, which I'm not doubting that. Like we all have choices in our life of who we want to identify ourselves as, even now with all the pronouns and different things, which is I think a beautiful thing. That way people don't always feel like they have to stick to a specific, you know, um, I want to say ethnicity, but a specific thing that they're attached to,
Mhm.
maybe because they just have a history where they're not proud of it or whatever. Maybe they are and they just want to basically identify themselves. So growing up, I don't know if you guys, I don't know if Sis, if you remember, and I don't know if they still do this in school. I think a lot of things are more electronic, but do you remember like filling out like paperwork, even for a job or even in
Mhm.
high school, like the electronic Scantron cards and things like that. And you
Right.
had to like choose all these things, guys. I kid you not. I would literally click black, like African American and Asian because I didn't know what to classify myself as because I just never really had any knowledge. My father never really spoke about it very much. I don't know why. But where it breaks down like where your what is it called, sis? You might need to help me with this. There's two different parts. They go by race, which you can only choose like black,
Yeah.
white, Latino, not Latino. And then they go by ethnicity, people. Like they break
Correct.
it right. They go African American, Italian, they'll do like Scottish, white, or they'll do Pacific Islander or Asian. And I'm
Mhm.
like, I don't know what to click on and or
Right.
choose. And so I really struggled with that growing up. And I guess I could have asked my dad, but he will always say he's African American. Guys, I mean, when you look at my father, he looks almost Middle Eastern, but you can definitely see some Hispanic in him for sure. But I
Mhm.
never really knew too much more than that, like exactly who I like, where I'm actually from. And so then all through my life, even with my children, I always identify myself just to be funny. Like I'm black, I'm Asian, I'm Blasian, whatever you want to call it. And so, literally recently over Christmas, this past Christmas, December 2024, my son, my middle child, thought it'd be funny to buy me an Ancestry DNA kit. And I was like, he's like, no, we're going to find out, mom. Like, we're not going to keep doing this and calling you black because you ain't black. I'm like, yes, I am. Yes, I am. So, guys, funny thing, I mean, it's true, and you know what, I'm proud to be whatever I am. It doesn't
Right.
really make me feel a certain way if I wasn't like, if this turns out and I'm not, I'm like, okay, it is what it is. But it's funny because my kids, even my older son, jokes about this all the time. So, guys, I end up taking the test in April, the whole spit in the tube and then send it off. And I got my results literally like 6, 7 weeks ago. And I've been so anxious to want to open it. But because there was another episode, guys, where I talked about this, I think it was season 2, sis. I can't remember. Maybe it was season 1. And I was like, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do it at some point. And so here we are. And yes,
Mhm.
my sister is gonna reveal this. I wanted it to be raw, and I didn't want to know it because I wanna share my feelings and my reactions to it. So I did. I emailed her this weekend, and I know she's probably looking through right now, like, wow. But yes, I do encourage all guys. This is not a paid like program.
No.
And I am not trying to tell y'all to go do this. But there are different kits. So if you do want to know what you are, I think there's a 23 and Me one, and Ancestry. So I did the Ancestry one. So, anyways, I'm gonna pass it back to you, sis, so we can find out about
Okay,
me.
well, let's get into it. Let's get into it. Okay. So ancestry.com, I've done some brief navigation here
Mhm.
on the website, and really it just gets down to the nitty gritty here. So what it says here is Z's 17 ancestral regions. So based on the DNA
Ooh.
that you sent them, based on the DNA that you sent them, you have
Oh,
17 ancestral regions that you are
this is
that are in your DNA,
crazy.
right? So this is what I will reveal. 48, and are we ready? Are you ready?
Oh my god.
Are you
Why does
ready?
this feel like what is it like
It feels
the
like we're on
ultimate
Maury.
Yes, Maury, like you guys. Why does it feel like that? Like why am I about to find out? Oh my god, this is crazy. Anyways, I got goosebumps. I'm not kidding you guys. Like, you probably can't see it here, but I'm like, okay, okay, okay. I
So
feel good. Okay.
so 17 ancestral regions according to the DNA that you sent off, and 48% you are made up of Central and Southern Philippines,
Okay,
which makes
okay. It
sense.
makes sense, guys, because my
Makes
mom is
sense.
full Filipino. Yes,
That makes sense.
48%. That's like dead
48%.
on half right there.
Right. So when I
Okay.
click on it, um,
Oh,
it says your ancestral region estimate is 48%, but it can range up to 38 to 48%.
okay.
Um, the people of our central and southern Philippine region call much of the Viasan Island
Yes.
group
Yep, that's the
and
mhm.
Mid Midanio.
That
I
I
don't know if
don't
I'm
know. Ina, if you're see, this is why you need to be on here, Ina, because she is, I can't even
Mindano.
the first one you said, I know that for sure. I can't even Visayan? Visayan. That's what she is.
Yeah, Basayan. Okay,
Mhm. She is,
gotcha.
yeah.
So, okay. So there's 48% of your makeup. I'm
Guys,
gonna
what's
go
the other
back.
52%?
All
In the
right, let's
comments,
get into it.
you know, too.
So 8% of your makeup is Ivory Coast and Ghana. So
Y'all, listen.
you a sister.
Hey, hey, hey. Y'all can't tell me
Um,
nothing.
so Ivory Coast and Ghana, your ancestral region estimate is 8%, but it can range from 4% to 9.
Listen,
Early,
guys.
so this is what it says. Early French and Portuguese explorers identified sections of West Africa coast by its area's real resources. Where do
8%.
people in this region
Mm.
live? Ghana.
Wow.
Also found in Burkina Faso, um, Liberia, Niger, Togo. So very,
Listen.
very cool.
Wow, that is so neat.
Um, all right, here we go. Another 8% of you is Germanic European.
Okay,
Germanic European. So
that is
that's
interesting because, well, I know there can be even so recently in the past year when my father was here, he was telling me, which I wonder if it's there too, but it may pop up on your end, but he was telling me that there is some European like Scottish. So we
okay.
are in that general area. Wow. Okay, German, Ghana, Filipino. Okay, I'm tracking.
Okay. Now, 7% of you, Benin and Togo. So that's
Even
another
though
part of Africa.
okay. Wow. So I'm just gonna put that and add it and be like 12%.
Yep.
Because I don't know about the different country, all the different
Seven
countries.
7% is England and Northwestern Europe.
Okay.
So you've got some more European
Yeah.
in you.
Okay. That's so cool.
So I'm just gonna tell you right now, the joke's about to be flying.
Listen, ain't nobody listen, guys, in my house, listen here. I'm about to be with let me stop. We about to have African cultures in this house. We gonna have food, parties.
Hmm. So,
Great.
so Mali
Listen.
is another place, and that is another part of Africa.
Mhm. Where's my son, y'all? Where's Junior at right now for all the hate?
4% of you, Denmark.
Oh my gosh, yeah, that's you. That's wait, Denmark is all the way, guys. I'm so bad with the maps. Is that all the way out in Europe, out that area, right? Like by
Yeah,
Finland, by Denmark and Finland, they're like near each other, right? Listen, I gotta look at my
you're
phone because
asking the wrong
I'm so
person.
bad.
Okay, 3% of you is Cameroon.
What is that?
That's in
Oh,
Central Africa.
is it really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we gonna have to add up all this. So we basically 30% African. I'm just gonna 'Cause I don't know. What?
Luzon. Luzon is a 2% of you is Luzon. That's a
Ooh,
part of the Philippines.
okay. Guys, what I will do, I'm gonna probably take some kinda, like, screenshot or something and share it on our Instagram and Facebook of this. Can't deny it right here, people.
Yorubaland,
What?
that's 1%. It's another place in Africa.
Wow. I'm feeling so inspired right now, y'all don't even know. You you don't know how
Central
much hate I'll be getting in this house. Listen, I'm about to
1%. Central Nigeria,
listen. Listen, guys, Cameroon, Nigeria, Ghana, you said another one.
1% North Central Nigeria, 1% Western Bantu peoples. Where's that? That's in
Listen.
Africa.
Yeah, I'm just gonna just say I'm just Blasian. See, I knew it. I knew it.
Ashankazi Jews, that's Mediterranean. Okay.
Oh, wow. That's crazy. But you know what? I'm gonna have to look more. Which guys, apparently with Ancestry, I mean, you have to pay, but you can actually track like how these what do you call them? These conquistadors,
Mhm.
conquistadors. Um, just how they were able to take over like certain countries, and I'm just curious to see like how we've traveled to where we are to even and then blending families together to see. I just want to see my lineage,
Your roots.
my roots, people.
1% Portugal,
Okay,
1% Scotland.
there it is.
There it is.
I'm
Ooh,
about to be up here in a kilt with some what do you call those bagpipes?
bagpipes.
Listen, I'm about to be going all over.
So it seems like you're Filipino.
Wow.
You've got African and European in
Yes.
you.
This is crazy. So
This is
so it is accurate that
cool.
with my parents, they were pretty accurate. It's just what I'm curious about, and if you guys know, please let me know, let us know because I'm not really great with just history anyways. But what makes up Jamaicans? Because there's so many different types of
Mhm.
Jamaicans and Panamanians.
Oh,
And
yeah.
it's funny because nowhere mentions Panama, but I'm assuming that some of those.
Well, yeah, I'm pretty sure that a lot of it is just like the mixed ethnicities. So I was
Yeah.
telling you last week, so my family, they're from the West Indies. They're from an island
Mhm.
right off the coast of Venezuela. Venezuela is
Mhm.
located in South America. The island that my parents are from are Trinidad and Tobago. Tobago. It's a West Indian
Yeah.
country, and the culture there is very multicultural. So there are a lot of people that look like me. There are people
Mhm.
that look like um, that are Indian. There are people that look very Asian. There are people
Mm.
that look African. There are people that you look straight up European. Um, and
Wow.
there are people that look, you know, Hispanic. There are some people that look European, but they actually speak a different language. So that's the thing about Central American countries and also South American countries and West Indian countries. The culture is so diverse,
It
and it
really
could be
is.
because of how the countries were conquered. So before anyone ever discovered America, first they came to the West Indies.
Oh, yeah.
And they brought people from different countries. I know Trinidad, they brought people, indentured servants from India, and then they brought people from Africa as
Yeah.
well. And then the people that brought those folks were the conquistadors that came from Spain.
I was about to say
And
Spain, yeah.
then, right. And then the British actually conquered West Indian countries after that.
Mhm.
So we're talking about countries that within the last 100 years, if not less, have recently gained their independence from
Yeah.
England. So yeah, I think I might be next, sis,
Yes, you
and we
should
could
do
see
it.
exactly.
I'm actually It's gonna, yes, you exactly what you said, how it's gonna be in our family, like, discussions, it's gonna be hilarious. Matter of fact, this weekend, my in-laws will be up here, and, I'm just gonna, if they haven't done this episode right here is about to be running in the house all day long, like, this is gonna y'all
You
don't
got
even
the
know. I'm
views.
like, how you get hate from your own family, your own children. Listen, people, like, when I was adding it up, I got to, like, 29% African out here, and I kid you not, my son, my oldest, was like, "Mom," I can't remember exact percentage, but it was like, "If you're not point, like, 8, 9%, I'm not calling you black." Boy, I'm black. Point blank. And I just wanted they probably still go, "Hey," be like, "No, you're not, mom. No, you're not." But that's so good to know. So my dad was accurate.
Yeah,
He said I had Scottish in me, and now I could let him know that there's German in
yeah,
the family. I could let my dad know because I'm assuming on his side, he's got, what do we see? Nigerian, Ghana,
yeah.
Cameroon, and
Cameroon. And
Cameroon.
guys, forgive me, I could be butchering a lot of these. So, Mali, Cameroon,
Man,
Central Nigeria, North Central Nigeria, Nigeria,
I'm coming home,
Western
people.
Bantu people.
I'm coming home. I'm coming home to the motherland.
So, and what's really cool, like, I can probably
Well, I've been
show
getting
you guys.
updates, like,
There's a
traits.
map
Yeah.
here, and
Look,
you can see, like, the
guys.
different percentages here.
That is so
So there's
neat.
Africa, there are some the European countries, um, and
Oh, you said
then
I was from
here
Denmark. Listen, people.
this is the
Oh, I lit up
Philippine
all over.
Islands.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's really, really cool. I
But
think
what I
that that's
loved
pretty
about it
cool.
is you said, which is probably the Spaniards. So if I'm Filipino Central American, then they're actually mixed with Hispanic in a form. That's why I don't know if you know the language Tagalog, but Tagalog, a lot of the Spanish language is mixed in with it. So I don't speak Tagalog, but there are words because I took 4 years of Spanish, and there are some words that are very similar or are actually the same. So that kind of explains a lot. But there's so many dialects, and I wish my Ina was here because she would tell. I know she speaks like 10 plus dialects. And she
Wow.
in the Philippines, I could be wrong, I don't even wanna quote it, but there's so many dialects, and she speaks, and every island speaks a multitude of them,
Oh,
so,
I'm sure.
but they all sound somewhat, similar, but that is so neat. Thank you, sis, for sharing. Guys,
You're
yeah,
welcome.
this is not a paid promotion at all, but check it out, like, if you really wanna know, um and then like I was about to say earlier, I've been getting emails. I haven't opened them yet. Now I will. But there's like other traits that they tell you about as they discover. Now that I've released my DNA, right? I keep getting these emails. So I'm curious to open those up, and then you can also build your family tree. So if you know, like, even up to your grandparents, great grandparents, you can actually start building your tree, and then you can kind of see how it all comes together. So I'm
Right.
curious. I know you have to pay extra, but I'm going to see what I can utilize for free right now. And if I feel like it, I might.
Ancestry, hit us up. Hit
Yeah,
us up. Go ahead and give us that, premium package.
right. But yes.
Well, sis, I hope you really enjoyed this. Now you know. You were in the
Yes.
dark, but now
Yeah,
you know what
I
you are
know.
made of. And what I think is beautiful about this is that, of course, long, long ago, everything was together.
Right.
Pangea,
Pangea.
right? And then it broke apart.
Right.
But, because of, God's creation, we find our way
Right.
making ourselves back to each other. So I think that that's a beautiful thing
Yeah.
that, you have all these beautiful different cultures
Hmm.
that you're made up of. And what's really cool about that is that you can explore these cultures and definitely get to learn a little bit more about these cultures outside of what
Hmm.
you know. um,
Yeah.
be, Being Filipino and knowing that your dad is from Panama and half Jamaican. So um, this is really exciting. So everyone, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Um,
Mm,
what we'll do is we are going to see you all next
yeah.
Tuesday, July 8th at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Um, if you want to see more of us, please follow, like, share, subscribe to us on YouTube,
Mhm.
TikTok, Facebook, and Instagram, because we
Yeah.
have reels going. We have little snippets of our podcast. So please tune in and join us there. Comment, like, subscribe, share with your friends. And if you've done an ancestry reveal, let us know in the
Yeah.
comments below.
Yeah, let us know. Oh, it's been fun. Well, we love you
It's been
guys.
fun.
Love you, sis.
Bye.
We'll see y'all
Take
later.
care.
Bye.